of Frederick Douglass when he thinks about the kind of people that are legends. And he says, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom, yet deprecate agitation, are people who want crops without plowing the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. Then he goes on to say, power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did and it never will. People may not get all they pay for in this world, but they must certainly pay for all they get. So these are the words that I think many legends take to heart. Many legends understand that if you are to be a legend, there are some key things that you've got to do in life. One of them is you got to dream big. It takes as much time to raise $5 million as $5,000. So why would I go for the smaller amount? I'm always going to go for the bigger amount. Dream big. The second thing you have to do if you want to be a legend is you got to develop a plan. If you don't plan, any road will get you there. And then you won't know where you are. But you've got to develop a plan if you want to go somewhere. And then you've got to pursue your plan with passion. The difference between success and failure in life is passion. People who are passionate about what they do accomplish a lot of things in a short period of time. And then you got to make wise choices. Oh Lord, don't you know people who have been in the wrong place in the wrong time with the wrong people? They haven't made wise choices. And the choices you make will make a difference between your success and your failure. And then one teacher told me something that I'll never forget. And as I started, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It takes only 7 seconds for someone to form an opinion of you. That means in 7 short seconds, somebody can size you up, shake you down, and sort you out. They can determine what you will be and how they will control what you will be. 7 short seconds. Remember that. They don't have to hear anything you say. They've already formed an opinion of you in 7 seconds. So make sure your packaging is tight. And that when you walk before people, wherever they are, don't say anything to anybody. Don't go to the store in your pajamas and your house shoes and the bonnet on your head. Because what I'm going to say to you is that may be your boss that's in front of you or behind you. So watch your appearance and watch what you say, because that's what legends do. They watch what they say. And then lastly, mind your actions. No matter what you do, somebody's going to be watching you. And they are certainly watching you in this era of technology and digitization. And watch what you put on the internet. If you, once it's out there, it's out there. And you can't take it back. So at the end of the day, the choice is really up to you. If you plan to pursue legendary status like our honorees have today, dream big, develop a plan, be passionate, make wise choices, check your personal package and your actions. And if you do these things, you'll be well on your way to being a legend. You might detour. There may be a speed bump. You might even have to reverse course. But get back on track. It's never too late. We see you, we're rooting for you, and the world is waiting for you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so our next awards are the Harriet Tubman Living Legend Health Awards, presented by Tony and Ricky Stone. Come forward.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Now, before we do this section, Dr. Brooks, would you please bring the special guest forward, please? Excuse me, David. Mr. Page, would you have Dr. Brooks to come immediately in, please? Bring the special gift. Dr. Brooks. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Jones. I am a part of the One Voice Community Committee that put together this program with Representative Barbara Cooper. And on our behalf, and of course, to honor those who work so hard in the community. We call them conductors because on every street, in every business, everywhere you go, you know there's always, oh my God, there's a major issue, a call. That is why we have created these awards. And sir, Ulysses Jones was always one of my go-to heroes. I was a writer, capacity defender back in his heyday, 24 hours a day. It didn't matter. It was important message pertaining to, important statement or clarification needed pertaining to any legislative affairs pertaining to the black community. Ulysses called me once from a call. So sir, hold your head up high. We will always love you. Now, continuing on, the awards are for Mary Tate Lee, Vice President of Sales, Cigna Healthcare. Is she here?
She's not. I would accept.
All right, this is being accepted by Katrina Edwards. Excuse me, Katrina Thompson. Excuse me, President of the committee. Now, Dr. Michael Uwiki, CEO, Methodist Labana Health. Thank you, sir. Mr. Michael Uwiki is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Methodist Labana Healthcare System in Memphis. He oversees a workforce that includes 13,000 associates, 2,500 affiliated physicians, and numerous volunteers providing care to 1.2 million people in the Mid-South each year. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Our next award goes to Dr. Brenders Jones, Pediatric Associate. Dr. Jones is a board-certified pediatrician for 32 years. Dr. Brenders Jones was the first African-American woman to practice pediatric medicine in Bolivar through the National Health Service Corps, and she has practiced medicine throughout West Tennessee. All right, our next awardee, Dr. William Terrell with the pediatric group. Whereas Dr. Terrell is a highly respected pediatrician and the owner of the Memphis and Shelby County Pediatric Group. He also practices medicine at Baptist Hospital and is a staff member at the Bonner Children's Hospital, Methodist Healthcare Systems, and St. Francis Hospital. Thank you, sir, for your service. Thank you. Yes, our next honoree is Dr. Denise Mustafa Martin, periodontics. She is a board-certified dentist. Oh, well, look at that smile. Did you do your own teeth? Dr. Denise Mustafa Martin is a periodontal specialist in private practice and an assistant professor in the Department of Periodontics at Meharry Medical College School of Dentistry, having previously taught at the University of Tennessee College of Dentistry as a clinical instructor. Ma'am, thank you for your service to the And one more photo. Thank you. Now, next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a presentation to Mr. Keedron Franklin. He's the founder and facilitator of Books and Breakfast. Sir, not only do we have, now that we're ready to take this moment to present our thanks to you, sir, Representative Cooper has brought you a personal special gift. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me, if I could, to step off script for 30 seconds to tell you about this young man. I call him my spiritual nephew. I also call him Geronimo. He is known to many in the city because he is a young community activist. He has actually taken the spirit of the Black Panthers, put it back into work for a positive outcome. He is part of what was known as community, C3. Give me the proper name again. Don't do that. Coalition of Concerned Citizens. The Coalition of Concerned Citizens was a youth group that had the protests on the bridge, but which led to positive outcomes of meetings with the powers of the city, including the Chamber of Commerce. The young man works hard, and in the corner, he is about to raise the new generation, his 4-month-old son that he's raising, to be a strong, intelligent, active, well-educated young black man. And, sir, we have for you a special set of companies from the state of Tennessee, brought to you by your spiritual